Today we're talking about everything you need to know this time of year for potatoes. Alright, so the first thing everybody wants to know is it time to harvest potatoes? I want to make French fries, right? This is definitely not the time, okay? This is the flowering stage. These are Purple Majesty flowers. You can see that they have, Purple Majesty potatoes. You can see they have some beautiful purple flowers, okay? At this point in their life, the potato plant itself is just making potatoes. So if you dig it up right now, you're going to get a bunch of fingerlings. If that's what you're looking for, then go ahead. But if you wait until the plant is almost dead, you'll get much bigger potatoes. So here's a fun fact you might not have known about potatoes, but you probably know it about tomatoes. They actually come in determinate and indeterminate types. So an indeterminate potato is one like a russet that's going to take 120 days to grow. That potato, as it grows, it's going to put out potatoes each level if you keep covering up the stem. For a determinate potato, it's like a Purple Majesty. We're coming up to some Yukon Golds up here, some Pontiac Reds. Those are all the shorter potato as far as days to harvest, 80, 90 days. They're all going to grow right at the same level where you planted the initial potato. So you don't need to hill, you're wasting your time on those types, okay? Russet potatoes down here, those ones need to be hilled. And one more thing about your flowers, you don't need to cut them off to get extra energy into the tubers. These plants have massive amounts of energy stored inside of them. Cutting off the flowers isn't going to do you any good. It's a myth. Just let them do their thing. If you really want to get the best out of your potato plants, you're going to want to let these go until they're dead. That's how you get your biggest spuds. But in between now and then is when they put on all of their weight. You need to slightly increase your watering this time of year so that they will get to some big tubers. Obviously, we get a lot of rain out here on the Olympic Peninsula of Washington, so I don't water very much. But keep it in mind, if you're in a dry climate, you need to keep the soil moist so that those potatoes can really grow. Man, I just noticed our turnips. We got to get to our turnips. I think they're due. Wow, dang. Let's see, what were we talking about? Potatoes. Yeah, so these potatoes here, I'm going to guess probably have another 30 days of life in them or something. So check out our other harvest video if you're ahead of the curve. Otherwise, we'll see you in a month.